So Jos, 142 run defeat in the final ODI. Just sum up your thoughts on the tour as a whole.
Yeah, ultimately disappointing. Results haven't been there. Obviously, we've been thoroughly outplayed by India throughout the whole tour in the T20s and the ODIs. But I think we're on the right track in the way that we would want to play our cricket in the style and the fashion that we want to do. We just similar things from me. Just we have to be better at it.
What have you seen over the last 3 ODIs which makes you think you are on the right track to getting better and peaking at the Champions Trophy?
Yeah, I think there's been some moments where we've been good. The opening partnership's been really good from Duckett and Salt. Again today they put India under pressure, and again the sort of similar story. Can we just keep doing it for longer? And I think, like I say, watch Shubman Gill go on and get 100. That's what we need our individuals to be wanting to do as well.
Firstly, you spoke about Ben Duckett and Phil Salt there. How is Ben? He looked to be struggling there with like a groin or a hamstring. How is he?
He looks a little bit sore, doesn't he? I think he was struggling a little bit. I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out over the next day or so how he's doing.
And because one of the positives on this tour has been that opening partnership, so how big a blow would it be to lose Ben Duckett ahead of the Champions Trophy if it is serious?
Yeah, they've been really gelling nicely as a partnership and complementing each other really well, so hopefully it's not too bad.
And just a word on Mark Wood. He took the new ball today. How much has that given you food for thought ahead of the Champions Trophy, as I say?
Yeah, I think he's obviously can bowl really fast, but he's got good skills as well, and obviously can swing the ball, and he looked really threatening today with the new ball. Obviously the wicket of Rohit Sharma as well, so and he's always a wholehearted performer, so really pleased with the way he bowled today.
And there's a lot of stats in the game, but one of the more crazier ones is that Adil Rashid's only played 3 games in the IPL. Just how good was he again today? And you've spoken in the past about him being your most important player, and I guess he showed that with the ball today.
Yeah, he's a brilliant bowler. He's certainly valued very highly amongst our dressing room, and really pleased with the way he's bowling. He's really enjoying his bowling, and getting better and better, I think. So he's got so many ways of styles of leg spin bowling, and 4 wickets today was crucial for us.
Just looking back at the last couple of weeks as a whole, you didn't take the gloves for this series. What have you learned as a captain, maybe, that you can take forward going to the Champions Trophy and beyond?
Yeah, I think I've enjoyed it. It's been good. It's freed me up to be next to the bowlers and thinking more about tactical things that just maybe a little bit more energy and thought into that, as opposed to obviously the added responsibility of keeping wicket as well. So yeah, it's been good, but ultimately we need to find ways to win games of cricket.
And what do you think your side have learned on a whole over the last 2 or 3 weeks?
Yeah, I think just the style and stuff that we want to play and is going to give us the best chance of the results. As I said, we have to find ways to do it for better, do it for longer. Like I say, individually and collectively, sort of making sure we learn how we can do that.
And ultimately, you've got a new coach under Brendan McCullum. What's it been like working with Baz over the last couple of weeks as well?
Yeah, it's been great. Even though we've obviously not had any results in this series, he's been great at keeping the dressing room on task and creating a good environment and all those kind of things. So, yes, obviously I've enjoyed working with him.
And how difficult is it to find that balance of you've got a defined way of playing and you want to entertain, but also you want to pick up results at the same time? So how hard has it been to stick to the process, albeit when you've been not picking up results?
Yeah, well, I think ultimately the way that we're talking about that we want to play is going to be the way that's going to give us the chance to get results. So, it's about executing that and doing that well, as opposed to sort of questioning, are we doing the right thing? Because I think you can see by the team we're up against, they're a fantastic side, and they're showing the way that that way of playing and how to win games of cricket like that. So that's what we need to be doing.
And just finally, it seems to be the walking wounded there. There seems to be a lot of injuries. So how pleased are you with the adversity your side have shown? Because you've had a lot thrown at you over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, we have. It's always a tough tour. There's like I said, top team and fantastic in their own conditions. So it's always a tough tour. A few of the guys are physically a little. Like you say, a little bit walking wounded, but got a few days now to refresh and sort of rest up and get ready for the Champions Trophy.
Just finally, what has made you confident over the last couple of weeks and what you've seen that you can compete and go far in the Champions Trophy?
Yeah, I think we've threatened and we've showed glimpses, and I think that's probably what gives you the hope that once we start to do it for longer, be more consistent, we've sort of scratching the surface of how good we can be as a team. We're nowhere near our potential yet, and if we can get close to that, I know we'll be a dangerous team.